So yeah, you can follow these instructions and get up and running fairly quickly. So it's pretty straightforward. Now, as far as like the very first step you'll want to do also is you'll want to download a copy of the code. So Git is what it's stored in now. It used to be Subversion, but now just use Git. So if you don't have it, you can download the Git client directly. Place the code locally, and then once you've downloaded the code, as it explains in the wiki page, you can just do a Maven install command right here, and that will build your environment for you. So I've actually done that. Let me just pull up one directory. So this is my PlayN environment that I've pulled down locally and I've run the build. Once you've successfully built, you can very quickly start playing with the technology. So in this case, you can start trying out some of the samples. So one of the samples is a showcase sample, and for this, I can just do ant run Java, and that will fire up the showcase app, which is a small sample that actually integrates several of the older samples into kind of like a one simple sample. And so I'm running locally in Java, and just click on the one button. And this is a very small sample that is also independent that you can look. This just captures the keyboard or the mouse click and assigns a new object, assigns the image to the layer, and then sets a rotation and so forth. So that's pretty straightforward. There's also some other stuff like doing transformations, like zooming in and so forth. So it gives a little bit more feel for how to work with layers and stuff like that. Snake, kind of similar, just showing different iterations. So pretty straightforward. Oh, text. Text is also important. So it's actually improved before. It was pretty simplistic, but now it's becoming a little bit better. Better font support and so forth. Whereas before you would have to almost visually like create an image for your text to use that. But now it's getting a little bit better in that sense. So you can see the code how to do that. So that's basically what you would do if you're just getting started. Definitely recommend checking out the samples, running them locally, just using AMP to run them locally. You don't even need to set up your Eclipse environment. Later on, when you want to go ahead and create your Eclipse environment, we can just do that right now. I have two Eclipses. Oops, sorry, I gotta pull the other one out. So here's what I've done. I have my fresh 3.7 Eclipse installed, where I put the Google Eclipse plugin on. I've also installed, I have Maven on there as well. And then, of course, the project. I just used the Maven plugin. I pointed to the existing location of my PlayN code, and then it imports it into it. And then at this point, I can run it directly from the IDE. So this is the same sample, the showcase sample, and I'm going to run it in the Java mode. So I'll just click on the run button, and that's going to fire up the same application. So there it is. Run it again. And this one, I don't think I showed you this one on the last one. This one is kind of fun because this is where you actually get to see the physics that's available to you, the physics engine. And I have a slide that do explain what you get. But basically, it's a pretty cool technology. You know, you don't have to write the code to have it do all these interesting physics types of environments. Yeah, it's a little crazy there. But there's also some fun things you can do. It's not crazy. It's funny how you get all these laughs. Going crazy. All right, that's fine. But here's some fun stuff. So when I was just getting started playing with this, because I'll admit I haven't really even played with this technology that long. I started doing things like this, where like, okay, I changed a bit of the code, and I put in another image, and then let's see here. So, I work at the app engine team and do things like that. And the cool thing is like you can really just kind of play with the performance and do a whole crazy amount of stuff going on. See if I can get these guys. So anyway, fun stuff. Oh, let me just do one other change just to kind of show is the P world, which is where I have my physics, my actual physics world. So if I wanted to change, say, the physics, like I can, right now I have y direction 10, a factor of 10, so that's my gravity. I can say make the gravity 20, and then go back and run that. And let's see. There's 20. So it's a little faster. I would have expected a little bit faster. Let's change it more faster. Let's change the, let's go 20, 30. So now we're not going down, but we're coming down this way. So again, I'm just playing. I'm not even presenting. I'm just moving around, silly stuff. So it's a lot of fun, and you know, you can do whatever you want. And it's relatively straightforward on how you can set this up. You actually can create a JSON file that has the dimensions and sets you up the actual physical world. And then